I think the key thing is your knowledge of the products that you have, the in-depth knowledge, right? Human touch, the personal touch, and then really understand our background.
Today I'm very happy to invite Jeff to share with us his experience when engaging KeyQuest Mortgage. So Jeff, maybe you can tell us a bit more about yourself?
Yeah, hi. I'm currently in the electronics assembly and semicon business.
Okay.
So been for the past, with this COVID, we've been discussing with my wife actually to look for a next property. So it's always the timing, right? When and where with the COVID, and we think this is the good timing for us. That's why we have been looking for it for the past maybe 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months. So the first time we touched base was maybe 6 months ago?
Correct.
Yeah, so that was your initial phase before when you are starting to look for your property and you was trying to sell off your existing property as well, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so how do you get to know about us?
Of course, through referral, right, from some friends, right,
Okay.
who have used your service,
Thank
and then he kind of refer you to us, saying, "Hey, this Kenneth, you must go and talk to him. He's a one-stop service guy. He offers not the cheapest, but at least the most competitive rates in the market, right?"
Okay.
So I think this is how we come to get in touch with you, and then to understand more about your services and offerings, right?
Okay. So before you speak to us, I'm sure that you have spoken with some banks before?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, of course, we also reach out to several banks, also from referral from our property consultant.
Yeah.
So, different banks. Of course, after engaging with them, the key differences is I think the amount of documentation that we're required to submit.
Okay.
And also the key factor is the show fund amount, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you go direct with banks, seems like probably they don't know our background, and then probably with my age, probably they will require a huge
Substantial amount of show fund. I recall because we just did your loan recently, but this round we don't even need to show fund because we did a proper planning about 6 months, and before we submit to the banks, so that even though as a business owner yourself, you are self-employed, we kind of position you correctly to the correct bank, and we actually get you a loan without even show fund. So I think it's quite a big difference in terms of the process. If you apply through a bank directly, then maybe they'll tell you this and that, and you need to show X amount of dollars.
That's correct.
And coming through us, we kind of dissect everything and revamp everything for you to show it up to the banks, and we managed to get the banks to approve the loan without show fund.
Correct.
So I think, would that be one of your main point as well, that with proper plannings, we actually plan ahead before your purchase?
That's correct. That's right. So it's not about in the past, we always think that it's like impossible task, right? Or impossible to apply or to buy something that is in that value, right? So I think what you have shown us is, hey, with proper planning, and we have to work closely with you, right, on the time we need to purchase, and then we need to make ample preparation.
Before you speak to us, the purchase price range versus before and after, was there a big difference on what you're looking at?
Correct. Because based on what we are looking at, is the one we're currently buying. It seems like is out of our reach.
The initial planned purchase price. So after going through us, the purchase price the amount you purchased, was it what you what you actually looking at the start, or it was even higher?
Even higher, the purchase price was even.
Do you mind to share the range?
Yeah, initially we were looking like maybe about 3 mil. Now we were like in the 4 mil, right? So at least.
Okay, so that means before that, when you speak to a bank at 3 million is already a stretch, and they require a lot of intensive documents to get the loan amount. But after speaking with us, we kind of push up from 3 to 4 plus, and the amount of documents is actually lesser.
Correct.
and the whole journey is much more smooth.
Much smoother, and it's, as a business owner, right? You know, cash flow is important. So without you showing us the way how to go about with the paperwork, I think probably most people would not know how to go about with the application.
Okay, so what do you think is the main difference that end day you choose to work with us over at KeyQuest Mortgage versus going to the bankers directly?
I think the key thing is your knowledge of the products that you have, the in-depth knowledge, right? And you also always abreast with the latest development in the market, right? What are in the property market? You always give sound advice to us, right? So I think this is what the key differences that I see for your service as compared to the banks that we talk to, because most of them, they represent their bank. Of course, there are some things that they couldn't be so upfront and willing to share with us, right? Yeah. What are the products that they sell might not be the best product, right, for the market, right? Yeah. But it's probably is good for their bank, but not for the consumer, right?
Okay. So it's more on in terms of the interest rate package. This part you are referring to, that maybe the banks, they always have a certain set of package they will love to push on, but through us we give you an unbiased opinion that you can actually look at a few banks to compare and to really see what are the difference between bank A and bank B.
That's correct. So we can do a very fair assessment of the most competitive rates that the various bank offers.
Okay, maybe one last thing for the audience. What do you think, is KeyQuest Mortgage a company you would like to refer to your friends, and why would you want to refer to them?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely, if any of my peers, right, in future, they are looking to purchase a place, I would definitely recommend your service to them.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it's like I would say, right, human touch, the personal touch, and then you really understand our background, and you really devise a package, a plan for us, right, and how to achieve it.
I think our plan doesn't stop just on the purchase. We are also planning forward, like what will happen after your lock-in period, what can be done, like refinance, and subsequently you might have other plans to look into A&A as well.
So that's why as long as we let you know ahead, right, what our plans are, then you can advise us and make the necessary preparation, right. If we communicate our plans with you upfront, what are our immediate plans, what are our plans in the next 2 to 3 years, then you could help us to plan accordingly.
Okay. Once again, thank you so much for your time, Jeff, to be on the show today for our video testimonial. And if you are a business owner out there and you are actually facing some roadblock in terms of getting the ideal loan amount and you are looking to upgrade to a condo or landed, feel free to reach out to us. We will be more than happy to work with you and plan forward before your purchase, like maybe up to 6 months of planning in advance to actually qualify you from the loan amount you like to achieve from. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you.